Yo, peace, what up? My name is Michael J. Turner. I'm the Southwest Shaman. This is Stereo Fix 888. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being where you are, which is where you're at, which is right here with me. I appreciate you. And I got a message right now, man. Of course, this channel right here is all about growth, personal development, change. It's an example. This channel is all about reaching the people who need a resource for change, and I am the example of the methods that I describe working in someone's life. I call it abstract personal development. I'm growing my YouTube channel through certain methods. I have no problem describing them. As a matter of fact, it is my duty to describe them. And I also want to talk about the current state of affairs, man, and just how to navigate that, because I've been studying this for a while, and I used to move around in a state of fear, almost false evidence appearing real, a state of confusion, if you will. So stick around to the end of the video so you can get all the information. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, stick around so you can get all the information, man. Because in my videos, I give gems, man. I give gems for sure. Yeah, and like and subscribe, please. You know, support this cause. Abstract personal development. I'm trying to. YouTube is the vehicle, man. So get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car, man. What you doing? Get in the car, yo. Yeah. So what do I do to grow my channel, man? What am I doing? Well, for one, I study. I study the art and the science, because I'm discovering that there's ways to understand the algorithm, and I know that there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes with YouTube, and that's what I think a lot of us don't consider. That when we're saying YouTube is on easy mode, what they've done is they've made the regulations lesser for small creators to get on. It doesn't mean that you can just do it for 30 days and you'll be straight, because there's ways to throw off the algorithm. And I thought at first, what I'm gonna do at first, I got social media a little bit, and you know, I don't have a strong following on there, but I thought initially, yeah, I'm gonna share my stuff on there. Well, here's the gem, y'all. If I'm sharing it to people who only click on it for a second, people who demographically aren't my audience, because YouTube does, you know, everyone has a profile on there, so YouTube knows who's who. If these all sorts of random individuals are going to my shit and not really into it and just seeing it for a second, and it's gonna throw off the way the algorithm interprets my audience. Like, it's gonna make it harder. It's going to make it take longer to get there, basically. So I realized that it really is about doing it organically, man. Unless you can just find a way to make a viral video that reaches, because it's gonna reach. If it goes viral, it's reached your audience. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, there's no point in faking the funk. So I'm kind of concerned about this sub for sub thing a little bit. But you know what? The way that I can alleviate that, the way I can remedy that, is to make sure that I'm actually interested in the people who I subscribe to. And I hope that if you subscribe to me, it's because you're legitimately interested in the information I have to offer. But that's what this is, man. This is information. This is the information age. This is why YouTube is still the big dog on the block. Because when it came down to me and my struggles as a person and with my personal development, and I wasn't sure where else to look to turn to for inspiration, ideas, and motivation, and understanding and knowledge off top, I decided to look to YouTube, and I really started to uncover things that I had never knew it before, or never even knew that the idea of those things existed before. So, like, you know, back in the day, a person had to go to like a library or like find some old school individual that had these books they're dusting off, you know. Now the information is available there, and then I can go from there. And I have all sorts of literature that I'm taking apart piece by piece, you know, and as part of my recovery, as part of my personal development, learning. I want to say learning is something that isn't emphasized enough, because you know what's the strongest tool for me with this YouTube thing? Deep dives, learning. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this thing down. Learning the science behind it, because there's science behind this, man. And the more knowledge I can consume about any topic, the more I can become that. That's how shit works, man. It's like I can learn myself into anything. I damn sure learned myself into the streets, the calle. You know what I'm saying? I fucking got that shit down. But you know what? That knowledge don't go on a resume, and that knowledge. But here's the good thing, is I can alchemize that. I can alchemize that experience into something that becomes valuable. Because here it is, y'all. I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to give it to you on a silver platter. This information, y'all, is based on my experience. So I can tell you for sure whether it's real or if it's not, or if it works or if it don't. But because it works for me. Now, whether you take that for you is up to you. Whether it's going to work for you, I can't say for sure or not. But I'm going to tell you what works for me, and I'm a real individual. I keeps it real. I keeps it realer than real. You know what I'm saying? So that's the other chip. That's the other gem. Because since this is a marathon. This is a marathon. Unless you can make that one viral video or whatever, and you can get that formula down and make that a repeatable process. I haven't been able to do that, so I have to show up as me, you know, every time. That way I don't run out of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If I try to show up as something I'm not, that's just gonna get very difficult after a while. And I'm in this for the long haul, because this is, as I do this, as I get more and more into this, I'm like into it, like hell yeah, you know. And there's so many ways to come at it. So really, it's all about how creative can you get, and what are you doing to take care of yourself. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you loving yourself? What do you do in your life? Because if I'm achieving success in the realm of health, love, whatever, I should share that with others, because there are plenty of people who are struggling with those things. That's why abstract personal development is for everybody. And I'm growing this channel as a vehicle to make that an available resource for everybody. So get in the car. Get in the car, homie. Get in the car. I've even determined a graph thing. I don't even know what to call it, but I figured out, like, yo, YouTube videos should go like this. Continue to not a bell curve, not like intro, you know, climax, end. It should go all the way up, because at the end of the video, you know, you by the end of the video you'll have all the information. If you don't go all the way to the end, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on something. So, you know what I'm saying? But along the way, I gotta prompt y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Get in the comments and comment if you're a small creator. You know, put something in there like, hey, here I am, anything, and you know, that way I can get back at you. All that stuff is how we build the community. You know what I'm saying? Likes, subscribes, comments, shares, everything helps, but make it real and genuine. That way it comes back around. It's not something false and fabricated that's gonna fade away. You feel me? Shawty, do you feel me? Baby bubba? Yeah, so anyway, start really analyzing shit and breaking shit down. And this is like, I just love this shit, because it's like everything is the micro to the macro. Like, I can take these same concepts and apply them to my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm trying to give you guys, is my life as someone who was down and out for a long time, and was working against themselves for a long time, as proof that with knowledge of self, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, you know what I'm saying, and compassion for yourself, and compassion for myself, I could change, and someone can change, and start to realize that the big realization for me is I could be whoever I want to be. You know, I didn't have to be defined by my trauma or defined by the whatever influences were around me, because that was the problem for a long time. I would start to make some progress and then be so concerned about living up to a fear of missing out, and not even knowing who the fuck I was really, or who I wanted to be, and then thinking that also the biggest slip up for me was that thinking that love and having a relationship was enough to validate my life. As in, if I had that, if I could get somebody to love me enough to stay with me, then my job was done as a person. Like, I didn't have to accomplish anything else, because, well, shit, this person loves me enough to be with me every day. So that must mean that I'm good, and I'm good, and I can just live through their life. That's what I did. That's what happened, man. Because I guess I thought for a long time, since I wasn't necessarily climbing the ranks socially, status-wise, I suppose, that my only way of validating myself was to have a relationship, regardless of how unhealthy or toxic that relationship was. It just said, from the outside looking in, it's like, yo, oh, he's got a girlfriend. Hell yeah, shit. Well, he's doing all right. He must be doing all right. Not if the person that I'm with is off the chain and just tearing me down and not lifting me up. You know, I wanted all that good stuff, but I didn't create the correct catalyst for that. So I'm trying to do that with this YouTube channel. I'm trying to create the correct catalyst, and I advise you to do the same thing. Don't be on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't subscribe and then go unsubscribe. You know, like, that's why it's worth taking the time to determine whether the channels that I subscribe to are actually something I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? And because it's like, what do I want? I want to get love. I want to get love. I want to get monetized. So I gotta give that. I gotta help people get monetized. I gotta show love. Right? That's how it works. It's universal laws at work, and for years I wasn't playing fair, but you know what? I just stepped up my game at the end of last year, and this year we're going into this motherfucker head first. We're diving in. So yeah. And I want to talk about the state of affairs, yo. I mean, things are getting serious. I mean, as if they already weren't. Look at the things that have taken place. And I'm not someone that pays attention to the news, but you can't help but hear about it. So there's a reason why I don't pay close attention to that, and that's because false evidence appears real. False evidence appearing real is what fear is. And I'm not trying to be afraid of something that's like not really, you know what I'm saying? I'll deal with it as it comes, but that doesn't mean that I need to be oblivious and walking around in the dark, right? So I'm hearing about things just going down. I'm so fortunate to not have it at my doorstep. I'm grateful for that, which means that instead of trying to profit on that plight or use that as fuel to hate or judge or whatever, it just means that I need to learn from that and be prepared in my own realm, right? For those things that come into my orbit, because I'm like the sun, and I'm just shining my light on everything as it comes my way. And these tariffs, right, it's been guaranteed, it's forecasted, it's announced, it's everything, it's proclaimed that we're gonna feel it. We're gonna feel the pain of this. So I just want to encourage everybody, man, to tighten up with your squad, man. Tighten up with your family, and be strategic with how you make your purchases. Try to spend a certain amount. This is what I'm doing, and on some real shit, y'all. I'm on assistance. I'm on food assistance. I'm on EBT. You know what I'm saying? I'm a felon, you guys. I'm a felon, and I'm belling through the YouTube motherfucking realm. So what I'm trying to do is I try to buy a certain amount of stuff each time that we can put aside, and Like, just start to research like things to make for to help increase in self-sufficiency. um Understand, the more I'm telling you guys, like, knowledge, man, is light, and the more light I can shine, I can reveal what's in the darkness, and in situations that look bleak. Like, oh, all of a sudden this thing broke and that thing broke, but we're too broke. Oh, but I know how to fix that because I learned. Oh, but all the electricity's down and you can't access the internet. Oh, but I spent time teaching myself. I spent time gathering knowledge. So obviously it's the same thing that applies with the YouTube thing I'm doing. The metaphor is there. But like I said, I can apply these things to my life. Like, I understand that no matter what, abundance is all around me. I don't see the glass half empty. I don't see the lack. I see the opportunity. I see what we do have. I see what is working. There's no point in focusing on the other shit. It's okay to acknowledge it. Of course. Know it's there. Well, but we focusing on the other stuff. The other stuff. So getting my faculties in order, if you will, because ultimately being well-rounded and versatile is what's gonna work for me in any situation. So I'm trying to get that stuff together, trying to look into some of the abstract things that someone might want or need to have in a survival situation. To be real, just to be straight up, because honest to God, if you look back at how shit went down with COVID and all that, it's like one day you wake up and shit's just, all the grocery stores are empty. So I'm not trying to, if we have time to do any preparation, it's better than none. So store your food, store your water, stack your paper, put it into crypto, put it into gold. You know what I'm saying? Just do, if there's something like that, if there's something that is causing trepidation or fear or whatever, or making you uncomfortable, well, I know for me, what makes me feel better is preparation. Preparation will make me feel better about the unknown, whatever. But let me tell you, man, it's guaranteed. Ups and downs are guaranteed. There's no way around it. This is life. This is how it's gonna be. Because we were born into sin, born into the sine wave, which is the $ wave, which goes like this: up, down, up, down. One cannot exist without the other, for they must both exist for one to manifest upon each other. Right? It just took me a long time to be able to realize that those situations on the downside are only opportunities, lessons, and advantages, depending on how I see it. If I see it as like torture and pain and all that suffering, that's what it'll be. But shit, I could take it all with a smile now. I have to. I have no choice. And I encourage you to do the same. So love each other, love yourself. Let's get this 2025 on the road to doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe. Follow the path for the gems I uncover along the way. I'm the Southwest Shaman, Michael J. Turner. This is Stereo Fix 888. Love and peace. Love and respect, y'all. Laters.